today. We got a very special show planned for you today. So without further ado, please welcome NANABOOZHOO. Hey, that really rhymed.
BOOZHOO, and welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO, NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO, and today our Ojibwe word of the day: Ziibaaska'iganagooday. Ziibaaska'iganagooday. Jingle dress. And I would like to tell the story of the jingle dress. At least how I heard it. So back in the days of the grandfathers. You know, not a lot of people know this, but the jingle dress was invented by the Ojibwe. So back in the days of the grandfathers, there was a man who kept having this dream. And in the dream, there were 4 dancers. And they each wore a different colored dress. There was one in red, one in yellow, one in green, and one in blue. And in this dream the man had, they had these jingles sewn on their dresses. And the jingles were made from the tops of a Copenhagen can, chewing tobacco. So this is back in the, back in the cowboy days when I was chewing the tobacco. And so he kept on having this dream. He didn't know what it meant. Meanwhile, at the same time, this man had a very sick daughter. Oh, she was just a cozy. She was just ill. She was all out of balance. She couldn't even get out of bed. But he kept having this dream and he didn't understand it. So he went to his wife and he goes, "Hey, I keep having this dream with these 4 women. And they had a strange dress that would make a jingle noise when they danced. And when they danced," and he got up and he started dancing for his wife. He was like, they did this kind of springy step. And they would grab a fan and then they'd, move it around like that. And so, and his wife starts laughing and she goes, "Oh, geez, you look just funny dancing like a woman." And so she goes, "Tell you what, I'm going to make a dress like that." And so she made 4 dresses, one of each of the colors. And she invited over her sisters. And she's, "Here, try on these dresses. What do you think?" And they put on the dresses and were like, "Oh, these are beautiful dresses. I mean, they're heavy with all the jingles, and they're noisy. But gee, when I dance, they make this sound." And oh, wow. So they're just carrying on there, dancing and giggling and whatnot. And the daughter is watching them just for a long time. And oh, wow. She starts to feel better. And she's like, "Geez, I got to get out of this bed. I want to dance too." So she gets out of the bed and she starts dancing with her aunties. She's like, "Oh, wow, you guys can really dance good." And so that is how she got better. There was something special about those jingle dresses that made the daughter feel better. And so from that day on, the jingle dress was known as a healing dress. And that people who would wear it could wear it in service or to heal the people. And the dancers, they would feel better too. So anyway, Ziibaaska'iganagooday. Jingle dress. And Ojibwe, whatever. This is the story of the jingle dress, which I guess started in Mille Lacs. I should give them props. So yeah. We're not famous for a whole lot. I mean, we're great racers and softball players. The Ojibwe people, I was thinking about this the other day too. Like, what is tradition? Oh yeah, the jingle dress, it's so traditional. But it's like, when do you draw that line of when it's no longer traditional? I mean, is baseball traditional to the Native Americans? I mean, we're really good at it. Nobody ever likes to talk about that. Oh yeah, the Indians, they're good fishermen. But we're not too bad at, throwing a baseball too. My Uncle Vernon, he was part of the world famous Minnesota Chips. And back in the days of the grandfathers, the 1980s, the Minnesota Chips were world champions. I mean, okay, they were national champions. Okay, they were Indian Softball League champions many, many years in a row. But, we had this strong tradition of playing softball. And basketball is also a very important cultural practice among the Anishinaabe. But no one ever says that. If you Wikipedia, they only want to talk about that Indians had traditions like in the 1600s. And this is another thing that I don't really like about so-called Indian history or Indian studies. I was talking about Indians like it all ended with Custer or something. It's like, oh, Indians, in their culture, they, whatever. But they're never talking about what we are now. And what we've been since the boarding schools, I'm going to get a lot of negative comments for this, but, Christianity, it's a part of our native cultural tradition. There's a long tradition, goes back generations of Native Americans. I mean, I'm just going to say it, you guys, who converted to Christianity. There's a lot of college people who want to think that there's like two types of Indians. Oh, there's the traditionals and then the Christians. And the Christians aren't real Indians. Well, it's, that's stupid. All right, what am I going off on a tangent like this for? I guess my point is, traditional native practices, Indian culture, isn't something that died in the 1600s. Whatever we do is our culture. So part of our culture is to play softball and basketball. Part of the native culture is to, I don't know. You guys get it. Why am I talking like this to you? If you're watching this show, you're probably native yourself. And so you get it. So yeah. Jingle dress. Ziibaaska'iganagooday. And this has been your Ojibwe word of the day. I am NANABOOZHOO, and I will see you again. Gigawabamin! Minowa! Oh! Kind of went off on a tangent there, didn't I? Yeah, but who cares?
About her, I know she'll only make you cry. She'll let you walk the streets beside her, but when she walks, she'll pass you by. Everybody says she's looking good, and the lady knows it's understood. Strutter, na na na, ba ba. Strutter, na na na, la 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 la. Strutter. She gets her way just like a child. You'll take her home and she'll say, maybe, baby. She takes you down and drives you wild. Everybody says she's looking good, and the lady knows it's understood. Strutter, na 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 da, la 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 la. Strutter, ba da ba ba, na na na. Strutter, la 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 da da da. Strutter, watch out, she'll make you cry. Everybody, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO, NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and Kiss classic music.